Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Julius Anciliano Gumapak, and today, I will be discussing the silent reading. Silent reading is sometimes considered as recreational reading or independent reading. So, as in silent reading, something is read in a relaxed mood and only a single individual remains concerned about it. The first paragraph defines silent reading, no, as a type of recreational or independent reading activity. So, gina-emphasize during the silent reading. So, a single person reads in a relaxed state and only that individual is directly involved to the reading process. Next slide is when we read silently, we can form mental pictures of the topic being read and discussed. The second paragraph highlights a cognitive benefit of silent reading. So it states that when reading silently, individuals can create mental images or visualizations of the subject matter being read and discussed. So this suggests that silent reading aids comprehension and engagement with the text by stimulating the imagination and also the mental processing. Silent reading also helps develop the skills of reading for a purpose. So as the focus is on understanding the content without having the additional burden to pay attention to pronunciation. This paragraph focuses on how silent reading enhances skills of reading for comprehension. It highlights that the absence of the need for pronunciation allows for a more focused and efficient understanding of the content. The emphasis is on the purpose of reading for comprehension rather than just vocalization. Silent reading helps students to focus their attention on the text. Their increased concentration on the text is sustained until the entire text is read. So this also helps students absorb ideas into their subconsciousness mind and then use them in their daily lives. This section emphasizes the cognitive benefit of silent reading, particularly for students. It explains that silent reading improves concentration and allows for sustained attention throughout reading process. So the key takeaway is that this sustained focus helps students internalize ideas, strong them in their subconsciousness minds for later application in their daily lives. Next is the discussion question might support the curriculum, focusing attention on the climax or the author's point of view or some other element of literature that the teacher has introduced in class. So using discussion questions to reinforce the curriculum. So this question should focus on the key elements of literature being studied, such as the climax, the author's point of view, or other significant aspect introduced by the teacher. So the purpose is to deepen understanding and engagement with the material. Next is a pair of reading friends might select a book to read together and talk about it. Reading friends sometimes look back through a book together, retelling poignant, funny, or important parts said. So Lucy Calkins. So in an article, an instructor magazine. So this describes a collaborative reading approach where pairs of students reading friends choose a book to read together and then discuss it. This discussion involves revisiting and retelling memorable parts of the book, focusing on the poignant, funny, or significant passages. So the concept is attributed to Lucy Calkins. So the article Instructor or the Article Instructor magazine. Next one is the benefits of effective silent reading. So includes steady improvement of educational efficiency, exploration of a wide variety of reading material, learning how to read with purpose and confidence in dealing with all forms of reading, whether for school, business, or recreation. So it outlines the several advantages of proficient silent reading. So these include the steady improvement of educational efficiency. So silent reading leads to better academic performance. Next one is the exploration of a wide variety of reading materials. So it allows for broader reading experiences. Next is learning how to read with purpose. So it cultivates focus on the oriented reading. Next is the confidence in dealing with all forms of reading. So it builds confidence in reading across different contexts. Now, for example, in the school, the work, and leisure. Next is the ability to sit and silently read a text is a skill that all students will need as they move through secondary education and into higher education. This asserts that the ability to sit and silently read is a crucial skill that all students will require throughout their secondary and higher education. So it highlights the fundamental nature of this skill for academic success. Next is similar to learning and active reading strategies. So students must have multiple opportunities each day to practice reading silently. So this draws a parallel between learning, silent reading, and other active reading strategies. So it stresses the importance of providing students with multiple opportunities each day to practice silent reading, suggesting that regular practice is a key to developing proficiency. Next is students must learn how to comprehend text on their own. So they must develop the ability to stick with a text and focus on what it says over a period of time. The text emphasizes that the importance of students developing independent comprehension skills. So it highlights the need for students to learn how to understand text on their own, sustain their focus on the text over time, and concentrate on the meaning of the text. The core idea is to develop of self-directed and sustained comprehension. Next is, as students develop proficiency in comprehending what they read silently, so we should increase the amount of silent reading they do in class and at home. As a student, silent reading comprehension improves the amount of time dedicated to silent reading. So both in class and at home should be increased. So this indicates a direct relationship between comprehension skills and development, and also the amount of the practice needed.